Alrighty, hello and welcome everyone to the Tracklicious Monday Rookie Series. I'm Mike Nause here in the booth tonight, and we're currently sitting in free practice right now with these GT4 rookies. Lots of new faces or new cars, sure we'll call it that, in the seat tonight. Hope everyone's having a great night. Currently 22 drivers in this server. Go ahead and get the overall times. Currently seeing 206s. We're at the Nürburgring today. Bob Robson currently topping the time charts. And I guess while we're at that, we can also take a look at the Monday standings. So we can see, wait, is that? Yes, that is the Monday standings. Yeah. Bob Robson there, leading the time charts and leading the series as well. Yes, when is Mike going to be he's going to be finishing his stream, I'm assuming soon, and then be joining me. But Paulo, welcome. He wasn't streaming. Where the heck is he? Man needs to get over here. Pop him a quick message. But as we see here, 206.7 currently topping the time charts. I'm sure we'll see a little bit faster times. Thank you, Cass, for the follow. Much appreciated. Couple liveries, unfortunately, looks like did not get downloaded. I did download them 5 minutes ago. It's not me this time. It's okay. But we will see. Hopefully we'll have Mike Clutch joining us tonight. Might pop in a little bit later. It's an Aston. Oh, G. Elmer? Okay. That's an Alpine. My man's driving the Alpine. This car sounds like a road car, mainly because it is. All these GT4 cars are basically high-powered road cars. But it sounds like a barking dog. We say Schlitter there going up into third position. It's a nice little French car. Pulgar in here. Hi on the chat. Much appreciated. Pulgarin also streaming on YouTube. I think that's Mike messaging me. He is ready. I will. So, luckily, we're just coming to the end of free practice. There's Mike Clutch. I'm going to move him. There we are. Man. How's it going, Mike? Welcome.
Mr. Michael.
Welcome to the booth. We're currently just at the end of free practice.
Okay, good. I got to remember how to get back in this.
Okay. I will message you the spectator password.
Okay, perfect.
And it is exactly as I sent it.
Got it. Perfect.
Paulo here in chat redeeming a hydrate. Much appreciated. Gotta get that hydration on.
Oh, you know I got that coffee, baby.
Nice fresh water. Currently just coming to the end of free practice. We got 206.7 topping the time right now. Second off the pace is Succombe.
Well, great driver, man. He is one hell of a fast driver.
Yeah, we'll see. Bob Robson is been absolutely dominating this series. Did my game crash? Okay, we're good. Scared me for a second.
Now, just give me a brief reminder of how I do this, because I want to make sure that I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at, correct?
Yeah, also I can stream my Discord. That's it. Yeah.
Is that how we did it?
Yes.
Got it. Got it.
And then you can see what I'm seeing. And
Perfect.
there we are.
There we go.
And if you want to stream yours, I can
I'll
also...
direct them to track on my Discord anyway.
Hmm?
I was directing them to track stream on my Discord anyway.
Oh, awesome. But could you stream on your Discord as well?
Oh, yeah.
But much appreciated.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to all the Mike Clutch viewers. What do you call your community, Mike?
I don't know. The Clutch Crew?
Clutch
What I've been
Crew.
calling them lately.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I came up with that on the spot, I think, at one point while I was racing, and kind of just stuck, so.
Awesome.
How do I stream this?
I know Discord changed their UI.
Yeah.
It's the middle button.
Yep, so I'm going to share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I'm going to do a little bit of this.
I am hella excited to commentate. It's been a while since we have done it.
I know, it's been a minute since you've been in the booth.
Yeah.
Happy to have you back.
Good to be back, man.
I'm just going to get picture-in-picture set up real quick, I think. I think that's the one. Yes. You go ahead and hit drive. Or escape and then drive.
Oh, okay. Or return to garage. Oh, drive.
There you go.
Oh. Okay, yes. I like this a lot better.
And then, do you have race control open?
Oh, that's what I needed to do. See, that's what I was... Okay, so let me open up race control. There we go, it's opening up.
Right, and for some reason, my picture-in-picture has... Oh, it's not... That isn't going to go away, is it?
What's that?
Has black bars, and I don't know why. Oh. Okay. I don't know why. But
I just hit connect. Once I have race control open, I just hit connect?
Yep. Assuming you're in the server.
Yep. Okay, got it.
Can you change your streaming quality to 720? 60?
Yep.
On,
I think I can. Options. Let me do this. Let me just stop streaming, and then I'll restream.
You can keep it at 60.
Okay, but put 720. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. Man, I really wish those black bars weren't there, but that's okay. I don't know how to get rid of those. Better than not having it.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
If you'd opened up the stream, I'm doing picture-in-picture, and for some reason, whenever I full screen your window, there's black bars around it, but it's fine.
Oh, because I'm running an ultra-wide monitor. So
okay.
Yep.
That's okay. It is what it is.
I'll tell you one thing, it ain't what it isn't. Gets them every time. Gets them every time, my friends.
Yeah.
You guys can use that. Yep. You guys don't even have to credit me for it.
I don't even know what you just said.
Well, you said it is what it is, which is true. But the only thing more true than it is what it is that it ain't what it isn't.
It ain't what it isn't.
Because it can be what it is, but it damn sure ain't what it isn't. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's for
right.
sure.
Best thing you can ever do.
Bob Robson here, topping the time charts once again. The 206.3, already improving from what we saw in practice. Okay.
I hope everybody's doing well. I'm excited to be here with you, Mike. I'm excited. It's going to be a great race today.
Yeah, for sure. We got the rookies here. We have 23 drivers in the server tonight. This league has been nothing but improving. Or, well, not improving, I should say. Well, yes, improving, but, what's the word? Getting more people. My brain very much on the functioning side tonight.
I think we call that growing where I'm from.
That's the word.
I love it. I love it. Now, just because I'm still getting used to how to do this again, I want to keep really my eye on race control to see the delta, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
okay.
where I like to keep it, and then that has the most up-to-date position. And then you should go into broadcast mode as well. That might help out. On the bottom left-hand side, there's a BC.
Oh, okay. Got it.
That's going to be the gold right there.
Do you do TV, like TV1, TV2?
It does. Yeah, I switch in between them. All three Helicam. I mean, I try to use a lot of them.
But is the stream seeing my screen as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And then probably want to press U.
What do you mean?
There. To bring up the relative times rather than the having the giant scoreboard all along the left.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Look, see, like I'm learning things here, people. Wow, that is great. That is great. Okay, now let's see.
Beauty of Assetto Corsa Competizione. And we have love here. Jose Guzman in the chat for his boy. I'm gonna mispronounce that. I apologize. Racinos here. Melvin Racinos. Driving the BMW. His first race in the GT4. Well, I'm not sure if it's first race. First race of this league.
If there's anything mentioned in chat there, Mike, just let me know because I don't have my eye on chat, that's all.
Yep, no problem.
Right, the Nürburgring. I personally struggle at this track. What do you find, Mike? Do you find this track to be difficult?
I did when I was newer to driving. I know this was one of the tracks that I tried to stay away from, but mainly because of the first sector. The first sector is extremely tricky, and try to go through the stadium section is rather challenging.
I agree. It's one that I struggle on pretty consistently. For whatever reason, it's one that I just feel like I can never fully grasp yet as far as my skill level. But that's not saying much, guys. So those listening, please don't feel discouraged. World's worst sim racer here. One of the best commentators, and I'm the only one that says that. So just take that to the bank.
See, we were on board with Mike Burkov going through that stadium section there, and that's just very tricky. And Jose is saying that is his first race ever besides the swap race. Alrighty. Keep an eye on Racinos then. Get to settle out. Following along here with Mike Burkov as he goes into the back hairpin. Getting ready to go on to the straight that isn't that straight. Kind of.
Love that. The straight that isn't that straight.
It's true.
The Schumacher S's is where I feel like I struggle because I tend to pick cards that don't like curbs, and you have to nail those curbs correctly, man.
Yes, absolutely. I love the Schumacher S because it's all about just full send. Like,
Yeah.
you just absolutely send it into that corner, as we're going to see Mike Burkhoff do momentarily. Go on board with him, climbing up the hill here, braking as late as you possibly can. And the car getting just a little out of shape, but... And then going in the pits, of course.
You gotta love it.
Just
We
trying
only
to...
have a minute and a half left here for qualifying, guys.
Holy cow, you're right.
It is flying by. Yeah, Schleter did a great job getting up in second. Well done, Schleter.
Man, it is so hard to find an updated version of this track map. Oh well, it's okay. Tough quali? Yeah. Bulgarin down there in P10 right now.
Yeah, Donnelly down in 22nd. What did he just join and not be able to put in a lap?
Oh, we got two people just joining. Holly and Donnelly, yeah.
Yeah, I remember them from the last couple GT4 races. Was it GT4 races that we commentated on last time?
We commentated on the M Tuesdays.
M-Tuesdays, that's what it was, yes. Yes. Yeah, that was fun. And these cars are just as fun. It takes a lot more skill with these cars. You don't have that downforce like you do on a GT3 car. So, for me, and again, you gotta take everything with a big grain of salt when I say it, but for me, it is something that I struggle with as far as GT4. It seems like they're more fun to drive, but more difficult, more reliant on suspension grip, and not so much aerodynamic grip. And just interesting stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a truly incredible circuit, but as well as... oh, sorry, I was reading. I got confused with chat and you. My bad. I was talking about the car. The car, yeah, is very reliant on mechanical grip here with the, like you said, the suspension, and very much so on the tires. And not so much on that invisible mumbo jumbo that pushes those cars to the ground that no one can see. But they still do have them. They're heavy too. GT4 cars are very heavy.
Yeah, 100%. It's almost like you can really feel the weight like shift from each side of the car when you turn. For me, it just feels like there's so much momentum and weight transfer with these cars that you don't really attend to as much. Feels like I'm driving the Bentley for every single GT4 car. Just how much of the body moves. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree. I almost feel like it's like driving my Toyota Camry in real life, where it's basically these cars are 100% based on momentum, and if you mess up the momentum, then, well, you're going to be going very slow for a while.
Yep, 100%. 100%. How far along are we in the season? Tell me a little bit about how this season's been going. How far? What are we in? Race 5? Was it 4 races so far?
That's a great question. So, in fact, I don't know if you have the stream, or if you want to pop the stream up if you can, but you don't have to. I accidentally. Give me a second. We're very professional here. Very, extremely professional. Where is it? There it is. Okay. And then we bring this up, and we see the Monday rookie standings. This is the standing so far for all the drivers in the Monday Rookie League.
Here we go. Okay, let me open this up and take a look. Wow, Niles sitting in second.
Yeah, Bob Robson leading the way. Not too far ahead, though.
Yeah.
George Elmer, Paula Brady. I think Paula Brady, first of the rookies, currently sitting down there in P4. George Elmer behind them, and Ricardo Sapien as well. As I think we have Jose Guzman in chat. They will be doing... no, there's no pit stop. They will be giving a nice little tutorial to the first and second place, helping them out, learning how to drive a little bit better in GT3 and GT4 cars. So, big shout out to Jose.
Yeah, what's interesting to me is that you see these points in the top 4. It looks like the top 4 guys. I mean, you know, any one of these guys crash out and any one of these guys get first, and we could have a leader shift as far as the season goes.
Yeah, for sure. This is more of a fun season, not the I don't think it's stewarded, and basically drivers here this is more of a learning league. But let's do it.
If I know people out there that sim racing that are very remotely similar to the way I am, even on fun races, we're white knuckling it in the corner sometimes. So it can definitely be a competition in a lot of people's minds subconsciously, I would argue.
No, that's fair. And let's just go ahead and do a quick grid rundown right now. We got Bob Robson taking pole position, Niall Sleater in second, lining up next to him. Casey Schutte is going to be in third. Mike Burkov, P4. We have TJ Washed, a name that I'm actually not familiar with. I think that might be a new name in the league, sitting down in P5. Ricardo Sapien, lining up next to him in P6. Paula Brady in P7. Got Justin Succombe. I'm going to pronounce that name wrong to the end of time. George Elmer in the Alpine in P9. We have Pulsatrix in P10. Then we have Alejandro Pulgarin in P11. Patty D. Why do you change your name every week? Patrick D in P12. Potts Weaver, P13. I think another new addition into this league. Chris Rise in P14. Brandon Mansell, P15. Eric Gakasi in P16. Got Xavier Badeemer. Man, okay. We got there. Hayden Gibber in P18. Got Daniel Versosa, P19. John Donnelly, P20. Chase Donnelly, P21. Professor Kenotis in P22. We have Melvin Racinos, first sim race in P23. I have the league standings blocking. I'm so good at what I do.
Oh, jeez, I didn't even realize. Nice. We are winning, ladies and gentlemen, today. Don't you worry.
I worked so hard on the league standings, and it ends up taking over.
Gotta love it.
Anyways, and we have John Hawley, bringing up the rear in that McLaren. Okay, at least the chat's on it, letting me know.
All good. Thank you, chat. Thank you for the help today. Mike Squared does appreciate it. We have 3.2 miles, technically 3.199 miles of circuit running today in a GT4 car for your thorough enjoyment. While we get to listen to Mike as the cat catches his tongue as he goes through the names. We're okay, though, ladies and gentlemen. We are okay. Opening lap, warm up the tires, get lined up, and then lights out. What are your bets here, Mr. Michael?
I'm gonna bet that the wheels are I forgot the phrase again. Oh well, Bob Robson's gonna win. That's just my prediction. This guy is fast. Okay. I hope he doesn't. No offense, Bob, but this guy has just shown like another level of pace in this league. It's been actually quite insane.
Okay, that is interesting. I am then my hope is that we see Sleater pull off the upset. So, Niall, if you're listening, best of luck. I would love to see our good friend Eric get a top 10 finish, because if he doesn't, you better believe that I'm going to be busting his ass all week.
Fair enough, as he is in that KTM, so it'll be a little bit of a challenge. Only 6 positions to make up to get in that top 10. 20 minutes to do so. No pit stop required in this league.
Now, for those that don't really run the GT4s, why do you say that as far as the KTM? Does it suffer more from the top-end speed? And we know this is a pretty high-speed circuit.
The KTM suffers from what I would say is a lack of acceleration, a lack of downforce, a lack of top speed, and a lack of handling, and a lack of mechanical grip. KTM's not the greatest car overall, but Eric is a Chad for driving it.
Yeah, and I love it.
Mike Burkov as well, up in P4.
Yeah, I mean, so it's possible, Eric. I don't know if you're listening in the background, but all eyes on you, kid. It's possible. Burkov letting you know.
And if you want to go ahead and hit drive one more time.
Drive one more time.
Yeah, press escape and then drive.
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
Okay. Got it. I have a couple browsers open, like the stream open in the corner. So I'm streaming AC2, they call it in Discord. But I have the stream in the left corner. Then on my other screen, I have race control. Then I have your stream.
Dude, I'm streaming you, streaming me, which I'm also streaming to you, but it's streaming to Twitch as well. It doesn't matter. We're going to go and get ready to go green here at the Nürburgring as we come down the start-finish straight, 2x2 Noah's Ark formation. Bob Robson currently leading this pack. As we're green here at the Nürburgring, off very quick start. Very amazing start for Bob Robson. Tucks in ahead of Niall Schluter. Niall Schluter getting a good start as well behind that Casey Schutte in that Aston. Very comfortable. 3 abreast. We see...
3 wide.
Almost making it 4 wide, and then even a bit further back, we see more 3 wide action. All the cars seeming they're making it through turn 1 so far. Very nice.
No yellow flags. They're keeping it clean, keeping it on the track, in between the white lines. A little side-by-side action as we get through turn 2.
Now, this is a sector where they have to... Oh, we see a bit of contact. George Elmer getting a little out of shape there. And oh, there's even more contact. Oh, Patty D is around. But everyone getting, honestly... kind of hit in the direction that they needed to. Oh, Patty D making a little bit more contact, but that wasn't actually that bad. Wouldn't consider it great, but it happens.
It looks like poor Weaver down, the 13 McLaren car, did get some good damage from that incident. You can see his car's beat up, but he is making his way. He's technically not in last. Racinos is behind him. And what happened to Racinos? How did he get so far behind? He's about 20 seconds back. Did he have a...
This is his first sim race, is my understanding. For Sosa, what happened here? I need to go back and see what happened. Maybe making a little bit of contact on the outside line here. And we... getting on the curbing, on the throttle a little too early. Oh, getting caught in traffic. Oh.
Oh, another big pile up. Wow,
He was just getting through the chaos and looks like he got the short end of the stick. Oh, he teleported to pit. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, got it.
He's just driving on his own. You know what? That's respect. Oh, that freaking cone just got murdered.
Yeah.
I think we saw Paula Brady.
Door-to-door action with Schluter there as it came through the second to final turn there. A lot of action, man. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, no, it seriously is. These drivers racing wheel to wheel. And we see more side-by-side action. I think Scombe going to be trying to attack onto Washed here. Not quite yet. Thinks better of it. Going to take an alternate line, go for the switchback into the stadium section. The stadium section, not really the best overtaking spot.
He is doing well to keep up with them. As we see, there's a battle for 9th and 10th, or 8th, 9th, and 10th. They're all pretty close here.
Oh, yeah, Paula Brady under extreme pressure here from Pulsatrix. That Camaro menacing into Paula Brady's mirror. Let's see.
I find that car very hard to drive.
Yes.
Very hard to drive.
Yes, I do too. I'm not one to drive a car for that is very understeery. I like my oversteer. Camaro, at least when I drive, it's a very understeery car in my opinion.
Such an aggressive look, though. Gotta be intimidating in your rearview mirror.
Absolutely.
Coming through Schumacher S. Very tricky part of the track. Gotta watch on the curbs, but a car like the Camaro and the Mercedes are two cars that definitely can handle those curbs.
Yeah, for sure. GT4s in general here, maybe not the KTM so much so, but able to take way more curb than the GT3 cars, as they're not so reliant on that invisible grip known as downforce.
Yeah, Pulsatrix getting close now, closing the gap. Trying to get any sort of slipstream that you can get in these GT4s. I mean, it's there. It's definitely there, but...
Slipstream is actually very big, I feel, in this, but the straight, not the longest. I do want to see a bit better. Oh, Gibber here side by side with Donnelly. I think Donnelly getting by there. Gibber under
Donnelly
pressure.
defending nicely.
Oh, a bit of shoving, a little bumping and bruising there from Chronotis in the back.
Yep, letting him know I'm here. Any mistake, I'm going to take it, and I'm not giving it to you. I don't know who passed who there, but
I think that was
some aggression.
Donnelly going a little, taking not quite the ideal racing line there, and going off the track. It's all right, happens. Under pressure, though, is Gibber. So he did get that position taken from him, from Donnelly, but Donnelly quickly making an error and giving that position back. Gibber probably very thankful for that, I would imagine.
Yeah, but definitely could still feel the pressure.
Yeah,
and sometimes that's all you need. Somebody in your rearview mirror with these tricky curbs.
Chronotis, though, is pressuring heavily on Weaver behind, and I think that's giving Gibber a bit of a break. Gibber's not really driving in his mirrors right now. He gets to look forward and carry on. Casey Schutte here chasing down Mike Burkhoff. All right. Oh, Mike Burkhoff making an error. Big error from Mike Burkhoff there into the barrier. Oh, you hate to see it.
Burkhoff just had a little bit of wall for dinner with a side of tire cushioning.
Yeah, let's go backwards. Oh, I'm going back for 60. Okay, wait. This I'm great. It's not gonna. You're not gonna see anything here. Don't worry about it.
Looks like
Secombe.
Pulsatrix has had the inside of the Mercedes right there in front of him, putting pressure on Brady.
This battle's
side there for just
all
a second.
over.
Yeah,
Secombe here.
This is really tight.
Getting by Wash, or no. Secombe getting by, or Schutte. What?
Weaver goes for the dive on the inside. Messes up. Oh, Chronotis behind him had to bail out of that turn. There is just stuff going on all over the place.
Yeah, these four nip and tuck. Still 13 minutes to go in this race. These guys driving like it's the last lap. But that's what you would expect. Mike Burkhoff side by side with Pulsatrix.
Not going to gain any ground that he can after having a really, really rough meeting with the wall.
Yeah, that was not the most comfortable. At least he's carrying on. Damage doesn't look too great, I will say.
We can jump up to Washed in the 99 Porsche. He's putting the pressure on Secombe. They have been within 200ths or 300ths of a second here, and he might have the run coming down this straight.
Yeah, so I was actually following that battle. Last lap we saw Secombe get by Washed, and Washed is now actually under a good bit of pressure from Sapien.
He must have lost it coming out of that turn. He was within 200ths of a second of Secombe in front of him, but lost a couple of hundredths.
Jumping back, though, I want to see, I think we just see Versosa getting by, or trying to get by Chronotis. Chronotis holding that off right now. And we see a very battered and bruised Aston up ahead of Chronotis, of Brandon Mansell. Down the inside, Chronotis goes. Gonna have that inside line, gonna have the outside into the Schumacher S's. Yields.
Smart move there. Not a great place to overtake on this track.
No, very high speed. Not the place to do it. Best overtaking opportunities here are going to be into turn 1 for sure. And then probably the hairpin in the back. Those are my two.
It's getting real close now. Real close. Come on, Chrono. Can he get it? Round the outside.
No!
Has to eat the grass a little bit. Oh, and the pressure hits Versosa.
Versosa getting by, and Chronotis having to yield a little bit there, gaining time, but that was a bit of a...
Oh, I'm sorry, that was Mansell.
Yeah, Mansell eats the outside curbing after Chronotis eats the inside, And
Pressures them though. Pressures them. Hey, you got to give them credit though. They're so worried about hitting each other. They're both running too wide. Which, I mean, ain't that a beautiful thing?
it definitely was a thing. There was approximately a London bus in between them. Ooh, Bulgarin here. And Chris Rise battling it out. Bulgarin, I think, pressuring Chris Rise.
Yep. Having a look at the inside, but didn't take it.
Not done yet, though. There we go, down the inside
line. Well done. What a textbook move.
Into that
Holds
hairpin.
it.
Nice.
Man, fortunately on the outside of that turn, you're hitting the marbles, you're hitting the dust out there. It is not going to have the same grip level. Through the Schumacher S's. Textbook, ladies and gentlemen. Write that down. Take it to class.
Yeah, and then try to execute it and fail next time you do it, because that's just how it goes.
As long as you're not getting notes from Clutch, you'll be okay.
Noted. You hear Chase Donnelly chasing John Donnelly. Two brothers, I would imagine, battling it out for the 21st position. And Racinos
different cars
in the back there.
Two brothers. Looks like Rise in the Audi is putting some pressure on Bulgarin. Coming down the straight here, hopefully getting a little slip. Remember, guys, these things do not break as easily as the GT3 cars. Before the 100-meter board, in fact. Slamming on the brake into turn one.
Ooh,
a little bit too much curb from the Audi. But still keeping up, man. She's quick.
Chris Rise?
Yeah, Chris is driving that Audi well. I saw him hit that curb, and it just seemed like he unsettled the Audi, but he's still right all over the back of Bulgarin's Mercedes there.
And sneaking up into the rearview mirror there just about is Mike Burkov. Eric Gakassian not far behind, trying to get into that P10. Doesn't have much more time to do it, though. 8 minutes to go.
All right, he's got a whole nother race, so as long as he gets it in one of them,
okay.
You know, we got to be easy on him. Poor guy's working hard organizing all these leagues. So he gets like a place or two handicap, so he's not doing that bad. Sapien putting some pressure on Washed a little bit ahead further in the field, or on the grid field.
No, field.
Would it be field? I would say track or grid.
I mean, field is a way of describing it.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, you got to start with a field to build a track.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, actually, that's not true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no. Okay, anyways.
As we follow along with Washed. Sapien putting the pressure behind, has a look on the outside. Late break from Sapien.
Closes up massively there. Gonna try to set up a maybe overtake into turn one. We'll see if he tries to go for that alternate line. Trying to go for that switchback maneuver onto Washed. Tucking into that slipstream. We see it. That Porsche, though, awfully fast. That AMG, you'd think, would have the straight line speed on it, but that Porsche GT4, oh, but around the outside, massive lunge. Sapien trying to go for that switchback once again. Gonna leave him vulnerable to Paula Brady, maybe. Paula Brady, though, thinks better of it. Waiting, biding her time.
Might have been a better move if it was a hairpin like Coda or something where you had a straight following up, but it was just not, you know, he didn't have enough room there. Accelerate short period, then downshift again into the left-hander of turn two there. You just don't have the momentum, I guess, swinging around turn one there that he was hoping for.
Yeah, and Paula Brady, after catching up with Sapien, now is under the grasp of Pulsatrix here. In that Camaro, that big old American V8.
American muscle.
You ride on board with Pulsatrix.
Always amazed when I see someone drive the Camaro. It's just, for me, it's just so difficult to drive.
Yeah, it's a beast. as it can basically clobber any curb.
And surprisingly, that Porsche isn't as hard as you'd think it would be to drive. Isn't it? I don't know. For me. That's me. That's me. What do I know, though?
I've
Donnelly,
never
if we
been a Porsche.
jump back to the... oh, really?
Oh, I've always sucked.
Donnelly just missed it, man. He was about 1/10 of a second away from his brother in front of him. Went for a late lunge. Yeah,
Woo!
there's that late lunge.
A little too late.
And then... Yep. So that was a... I think two brothers just being eager to battle each other. If we jump back up to Sapien, they're within 2-3 tenths.
Yeah, pressuring Washed here. See if he can get that move on the straight as he tried last time, but not quite. Is even a bit further back. Pulsatrix, though. Gonna try to go, maybe send a late lunge down the inside. Thinks better of it. Tucks out for a second. Gonna stay behind Paula Brady for now into the stadium section, hoping she makes an error.
Yeah, the consistency these guys have is pretty awesome to see.
For a rookie league, yeah, that's in.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't look like a rookie
I mean,
league.
can we talk about rookie league and our friend Robson up front? I mean, you know, we haven't put a lot of screen time on him because he's just killing it up there in the breeze. Oh, what was that?
What was
that that went around the outside?
Who was what? The one around where?
Oh, we just moved off Sapien, and it looks like
What?
who was that in the BMW? Oh, it was a back marker diving out of the way.
Racinos.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You got me all
Sorry,
excited
chat. I'm
for
sorry,
nothing.
guys. All of a sudden, I see a BMW in the grass, people diving out of the way, kids screaming.
Well, the kid
was
screaming
crazy.
was you. That's the issue.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you invite Clutch to a race. Ooh, who's that? Burkhoff coming in.
Racinos getting out of the way very respectfully there. And
Yeah,
trying to
yep.
take advantage is Mike Burkov onto Chris Rise. Chris Rise flashing his lights. Not sure why.
Saying, please don't overtake me. Please don't overtake me. And Burkhoff, just look at the skill level, man. To follow that closely and hit your braking points.
Yeah, it
It's
takes a
not easy
lot
to
of
do.
confidence.
Yeah.
Oh, as we see, he's going to try to make a move around the outside into the chicane. Late on the brakes, but not quite late enough. Tries to set up a switchback. Maybe trying to go for the alternate line onto the start-finish straight. Mike Burkov definitely with the pace here over Chris Rise. Is there a league below rookie? No, there isn't.
That's the league that I belong in. That's when you only race me.
That's just public lobbies. Down the inside
the
goes
late
Mike Burkov.
lunge. Look at the textbook move here.
Chris Rise not really fighting that.
Nope. Wants to have a look, but I think he knows better. I think he knows. Burkhoff trying to salvage anything he can. So we jump back up to Pulsatrix, putting the pressure on Brady in front of him. Steady pressure. You got to give him credit, too, for following that closely for this long in the race.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these four have been basically right, well, three at this point, have been right with each other this entire time. Got Washed pulling away just a little bit now. I'm not sure if Sapien made a bit of an error or if Washed has found some pace. But we see here, Pulsatrix seems actually fairly comfortable with that P8. Hasn't made too many late lunges or big opportunities. Driving very conservatively. Looks like he's just trying to stay alive.
Yeah. If we can jump to Budimir in the Porsche. It looks like him and Versosa have been battling out a little bit. They've switched places once or twice already. And there was already a couple touches between the two.
I can see that. Those cars not exactly looking like they're in showroom condition.
I'm like surprised because they've already made contact, I think, like once or twice. And for being in the league, like if I made contact with somebody, I would probably back off like right away. Be like, I'm so sorry, even if it was their fault. I'd be like, here, you can have it. Here, take the win, take the win. And these two
racing.
have been at each other's throats. It's been incredible to see. I watched about 5-6 seconds before I called you over to it.
Man. And Xavier is going to be trying to take advantage of this as well. Budimir going to be trying to get that overtake onto Versosa, excuse me.
Ooh, Weaver having a look. Thinks better of it.
Whoa! Massive clobbering the curbs of Budimir. Takes out the cone and everything. Like, what'd that cone do? That cone was innocent. Budimir holding on, though, to the position for now, but this is going to compromise his exit tremendously. I think that this should be an easy overtake for Weaver. Maybe not, though. Weaver must have lifted.
It's kind of incredible how much he's keeping up, given that he just basically went for a trip around a rally course in Western Germany there.
I think he had 3 wheels off the ground at one point. It's quite impressive, actually.
That is pretty incredible.
Oh, Ricardo Sapien is now behind Pulsatrix. Paula Brady ahead of them as well. Looks like Ricardo Sapien must have made an error. Is now all over that Camaro and Pulsatrix, though. So we're on the final lap. 39 car of Bob Robson leading the way on that back straight. We'll stick with this battle for right now. And Ghost going to sign up for next week. Absolutely legend.
Legend.
Anyone else interested in signing up, it will be on Trackalicious' sim grid. Feel free to go ahead and pop up into the Discord. And there's plenty of information there for you. And Bob Robson comes across the line, P1. Sunday drive for him.
With the fastest lap of a 2:05.9, might I add.
Okay, I mean, like I say, for my prediction at the beginning of the race, I don't know what this man is putting in his Wheaties, but he is very fast. Scombe getting P4. We have TJ Washed in P5. Paula Brady coming home in P6. Pulsatrix in P7. Ricardo Sapien in P8. Got Alejandro Pulgarin in P9. Mike Burkov in P10. Chris Rise in P11, Eric Acassi in P12, John Hawley coming home in P13, Elmer in P14. Oh, Budimir making an error on the last lap there.
And I think there was some contact. Can we go back?
Yes, we can.
Oh my! Oh!
Holy!
I almost spilled my coffee over here.
I don't know if I went back far enough, and the camera isn't really helping. I didn't go back far enough. That's okay. What is this camera angle? Come on. Race control. Budimir coming home in P20 after that error. Making contact, not once, not twice. Probably not even 3 times. Probably a few more than that. Weaver in P15. Granotis P16. Patty D in P17. Brandon Mansell P18. Got Gibber coming home in P19. Xavier P20, John Donnelly, P21, Chris Donnelly, Chase Donnelly in P22, and Melvin Racinos bringing up the back, finishing his first race in sim racing in P24 in that BMW.
Now, was this his first race ever in any sim racing? Or his first race with GT4?
My understanding is he was Jose Guzman's partner in the spouse swap race, or the driver swap race.
Okay.
And that was his only
experience otherwise.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Racinos, if you watch this later, I love that you are just jumping in it like that, man. Shout out to you, man. My driver of the day, right there.
No, absolutely. And he was extremely respectful. Yeah, Jose,
Legend.
you can no, Jose, absolutely. You can join. As you see, like Niall Schluter, Casey Schutte. Well, Casey Schutte is somewhat of a rookie, but not really. His pace is honestly quite good. There's a few drivers in Mike Burkov, definitely not a rookie.
Right.
And so we tend to you know, feel free to join in and just pick a car maybe that, you know, you haven't driven before. Maybe go for the KTM, the Alpine, the Maserati. We have no Maseratis on the grid. Jose.
The one with no traction control.
That's the Maserati.
That's the Nause.
Jose, you have a challenge from me. You better be on the grid here next week in a Maserati with your boy Racinos down here in that 95 BMW.
That'd be incredible. I'd love to see it. Chat, what do we think?
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. Jessic's getting P4, his brother. Awesome. But yeah, if you want to, feel free. There's plenty of spots. This league has been growing massively. And this league has honestly shown great racing. This is just some solid GT4 racing at this point. I don't even think it does. It really doesn't deserve the rookie term at this point. But nonetheless, that's who it's aimed for. All these rookies, though, are really good.
One thing I gotta say is I'm glad I'm not in it, because it would be 23 cars on the grid, and maybe the only person that would have overtaken me would be Racinos. But I'm glad I'm commentating, ladies and gentlemen. You know, at one point in my life, somebody told me that I make for a good MC, and that's what I do during the week. I talk on a microphone. So here I am, putting my best fruits at labor for you, ladies and gentlemen. And instead of me making a fool of myself out on the grid. Hey, are we doing any interviews now?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get some people in here. Let's ask them the hard questions.
Whoa, what, now?
Oh, we're doing that later.
Yeah,
okay, so
they're
after
post.
both races.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if we were doing it in between. Oh, I didn't realize we were right in qualifying.
We're in qualifying, man.
I thought we were in free practice.
Nah.
You know what's really sad? There was so much. I mean, it's not sad. It's great. It's great. But there was so much action that I had a cup of coffee to my right, and I basically forgot about it because I was glued to the screen.
And it's now a cold cup of coffee.
It's a lukewarm cup of coffee. I don't say coffee. So much for being a good MC. Eric, I love it when you talk dirty to me like that. This is... I gotta be careful because I gotta remember I'm not on my own screen. So I have to, I gotta remember I'm a guest.
Mild filter. Mild filter.
Mild, right? Like if I went to go see Ellen DeGeneres.
No.
Which I would never go see.
No, you don't need to be
probably
that
have a
filtered.
Right, but I'm just saying, right? Listen, Trackalicious definitely gets a little bit more uncensored version than Ellen DeGeneres, but I'm just saying. All right?
Ellen DeGeneres,
Anyway.
I don't think is, unfortunately, too into petrol or anything like that.
That's because she hasn't met Clutch.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can't argue with that.
What are we gonna do? Anyway, so my bet is, who was it? Robson. I think he's gonna come in 17th place.
You think that he is going to... There's going to be a massive pileup, and he's going to DNF, and there will be at least 5 drivers that DNF.
I think he'll overshoot a turn and then end up in the wall.
I personally don't. Bob Robson's quite fast.
Now that we're done going through all of the possibilities that will never happen.
Ellen's wife's name is Portia?
No.
That's so good.
She's into fat things. Eric, these are the fun facts that you come to this stream to learn about, all right? Who cares about how long the circuit is?
Yeah, it's 2-point-something miles or something like that.
We just talked about it. It was 3.199 miles.
Close enough.
Almost 3.2 miles.
Bob Robson making that 3 miles up in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And 2:07 from Ricardo Sapien there. 2:07.6. Bit off the pace. Get the other...
Fun facts with Clutch. Did you know the fastest lap record here is held by Mr. Michael Schumacher himself in 2004 with a 1 minute and 29.468 time.
You know, I thought it was in 2002, but fair enough. I did know it was Michael Schumacher, though.
Yes, I did know that. I knew it was him too, but I just didn't know when it was. I knew it was in a Ferrari, though.
Yes.
But that's like saying there's a bear shit in the woods.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And Eric chilling in chat right now. I want to see, is he on track? Where is he?
You gotta give Eric credit.
Where's Eric? Did he leave?
He's the only GT4 driver that I know that can chat with a keyboard and drive at the same time. Like Schumacher can't do that. So I guess the record, the lap, what was his record?
129? Did you say?
No, Schumacher's record was that. But what was Eric's lap time? Was whatever it was, like 2 minutes and 9 seconds or whatever it was.
I think Eric was throwing in a 132, honestly. He's just a little bit off the pace of Michael.
Yes, but he's the only one to do it while typing on a keyboard. Huh?
He's speech texting to us. He's talking on the phone. He's going to a soccer game. All right, fair enough. Texting and driving. He was in the last race, but he has to go to a soccer game, a football game.
What a guy. What a guy. You know what they say about guys who play soccer?
No, I don't. What do they say about guys that play soccer?
They got good endurance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what else they say. Anyway, sorry, Eric. I'm sorry to hear that you're going to play soccer. We're just going to be nerds in our basement and play some sim racing.
Hey,
Don't have fun with actually socializing with people.
I'm not in my basement. I'm in my bedroom.
I'm in my basement.
But doesn't take away from the fact that we're doing extremely nerdy things.
That is true. Yes, that is true.
We are watching.
I just want to clarify for those listening. I do have a dope basement, though.
He does.
It's not like a basement.
If you've seen his streams, it is a pretty sick setup.
It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. So.
My room is not set up like that. I can confirm. It is just a room.
We actually just put some soundproofing in here now so you guys can get the full audio pleasure of the unfiltered clutch vocals.
Audio.
Without echo and reverb.
Yeah, no, you gotta get that quality audio.
I say things like coffee.
C-Tone, welcome.
Is it dope or is it dangerous? What is that? The coffee? You know, sometimes I think about, like, because I do want to provide a good professional commentating while the race is happening and stuff like that. But then Trackalicious, like, hits me up one day and he's like, dude, stop. I'm like, what are you talking about? I thought I was supposed to be, like, you know, commentating the race. He's like, yeah, but be Mike. I was like, say less.
No, the basement, not the coffee.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a dangerous basement? That sounds creepy. What sort of question is that, C-Tone? Do you have a dangerous basement?
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, I guess we can make it dangerous. I feel weird now. I feel like I gotta wash my hands. I feel like I gotta wash my hands now.
Actually, here,
God.
going back to the race, Niall Schletter, about 2/10 up on his time, challenging for that pole position. I don't think he's going to get it here. And actually, not quite. Now he's 3. Oh, he didn't set it. Okay, whatever. I think
if he had set this time last race, though, I think he would have gotten it.
I don't think so. I think Bob Robson still was in the 205. I think he had 205.9 somewhere around there. Bob Robson is rapid, man. This guy, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what he puts in his Cheerios or what he puts in his Wheaties. Yeah. But
well, I don't know who organized this race. But it's obviously his skill level wasn't too investigated. Let me just put it that way.
Well, that's the thing, though, is we
basically calling out Eric is what I'm doing.
We do encourage not just rookies to join this league, though. We encourage people that are also, you know, just willing to have a little bit of fun. Bob Robson, though, I assume is somewhat of a rookie, but I'm not sure.
Listen, we need to tell Robson to start last.
Yeah.
then I would be impressed.
That'd be pretty good. Moosehead in chat. Let's go. Indeed. I agree.
You know, like, if we can get 1,000 signatures in 1 minute and 50 seconds, we'll present it to him and be like, look, everybody call your mom, see if she'll sign.
I don't know if we're going to get that many signatures.
I'll write the petition.
That's a lot of signatures.
All right, we could just shoot for 1,000. We could probably get it, though.
We can try.
Do you think he would? I'm just playing a joke because I don't think he would want to. But do you think he would? Because like, would that be worth it?
He's Brazilian, so he's very competitive, I would imagine.
Oh jeez, man, Ayrton Senna's like blood is just running through him.
Pretty much, yes. Dr. Porkchop, thank you for the follow.
Hell yeah, Pork Chop, let's go. Can we get some hype in the chat for Pork Chop tonight? First of all, who doesn't like a good pork chop?
Dude,
that's all I'm saying.
That is a great question. Who doesn't like a good pork chop? I mean, vegans probably don't like a good pork chop.
I mean, but I was gonna say again. See, it's like not my stream. I gotta be careful. Anytime something happens like that, I'm just gonna say that. So I'll let the chat's imagination run wild.
Hashtag ban Clutch.
Listen, Track said he wanted Clutch. He didn't want a professional commentator.
Correct.
And I was like, okay, then I'm gonna give you Clutch. I'm gonna come up clutch. That's what we do here. Listen, before this race starts, I'm gonna just check on the oregano. So give me 1 second.
You got it.
Because I wouldn't be clutch if I didn't. Chat, you guys better stick around until I get back.
Don't worry, I'll hold him down.
There we go. Thank you.
Bob Robson on pole position right now, so we'll go back to the race. I know, the thing that we're here to actually watch. Bob Robson in pole, Niall Schleter, second place. Got Scombe in third, Casey Schutte in fourth, and then got TJ Washed in P5. Other drivers still yet to finish their lap. Elmer here actually improving a little bit. Currently a 2:07.2. Actually, if he finishes this lap with this time, this will shoot him probably up in, well, right behind Schutte. Pulsatrix as well. So I think these positions are not final. I think Pulsatrix on his lap as well. Gonna be coming across the line now. 2/10 up on their delta. They're gonna improve up into P6. Nice lap indeed. Elmer, 4/10 up. Still a bit to go coming through the Schumacher. No, not the Schumacher S's. Anyways. That Alpine, that little Alpine that could here, the wing, it's like upside down, generating not that much downforce because it'll slipping and sliding through the chicane. That's not going to be the fastest way to go through it. And actually, that puts him about 4/10 off of his previous time. That was, he had such a good lap up to that point, but coming across the line, he is not going to improve after that mistake. Still a couple cars on laps. Polgarin on a lap, about 3/10 off. Still improving a little bit though. Oh, never mind. Not anymore. Racinos on his lap. Not anymore. And we are now going to be heading into the race.
Just in time for Clutch to make his return, my friends.
Perfect. We see here, got good 20-minute race here with 23 drivers on the grid. Currently, Bob Robson taking that pole position. Niall Schleter, oh, come on camera, there we go. Niall Schleter in second. Justin Scombe in P3. Behind that would be Casey Schutte. I feel like this is the same exact grid rundown as last. Washed is going to be in P5. Pulsatrix in P6. I think that's a little bit better result from the previous qualifying. Ricardo Sapien in P7. George Elmer in P8. Professor Chronotis down in P9. Paula Brady in P10. Chris Rise in P11. Got Daniel Versosa in P12. John Hawley in P13. Alejandro Polgarin in P14. Potts Weaver in P15. Patrick D in P16. Got Xavier Bremer, but I apologize. Budimir, thank you. I apologize. Hayden Gibber in P18. Brandon Mansell, P19. Got Chase Donnelly qualifying in front of his brother John Donnelly for P20 and P21. Mike Burkov not setting a lap in qualifying in P22. And then Racinos bringing up the back of the grid in his second sim race of all time.
Watch him get P2.
That's a bit optimistic.
Just come in, just spank everybody.
Niall Schleter, I think, would be a bit surprised. And I do want to see Niall Schleter challenge Bob Robson. He had the pace last race to do it, and he was within about 5 seconds towards the end of the race. But I'm not sure if he has what it takes over Bob Robson in this one.
Gonna be good either way. Both skilled drivers. I mean, both of them are just incredible behind the wheel. It's sometimes it's like amazing to me how people can squeeze time out of a car on a track. It's like I don't even know how the hell they're doing it, where they're finding 4 seconds over me. But it's just a testament to how good they are, or maybe a testament to how much how not good I am. Let's just put it that way.
Could you go ahead and hit escape and then drive again?
Yeah.
I know. Unfortunately, you have to do that at the beginning of every session.
Yeah. I don't remember it because again, I have the browsers up.
Yep.
On each side of the screen.
Perfect. That's why I'm here. So just a little reminder.
That's it. That is it.
Car's
Fun
now
fact,
starting up.
This racetrack built 1925, ladies and gentlemen.
When was the last time it was modified?
I think 2004.
Okay, interesting.
I believe so. At least the Nürburgring GP was. The Nürburgring Grand Prix track, which is what we're racing on, right?
Yes, we're not talking about the Nordschleifer, yes.
Yeah.
The Nordschleifer would be like... Let's see. We'll shift F7. Let's see if we can see them. Does the game render the Nordschleifer? Be at the end of the start-finish straight here. Be right here. Well, there's
does a little bit, yeah.
Does it have the straight? Kind of. Not. Oh yeah. No, it has the straight.
Yeah. Wow.
Lovely.
That is incredible. Well done. Kudos.
Going through sector 1 here. I'm taking the curbing nicely. This is way flatter than it actually is.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. This
okay, back to the race. Yeah. Back to the race.
Now that we're done playing ADD.
Yes. I haven't driven on the Nordschleifer in a long time. In sim, obviously.
Yeah, I like after a good night of ACC, still having some adrenaline pumped, but wanting to just wind down, just hop in a car, hop on the Nordschleifer, run a lap or two, enjoy it. At least especially streaming, because I tend to stream every time I race. So to just kind of drive and not talk and enjoy it, it's super nice. I do say anyone who hasn't tried it, definitely get Assetto Corsa 1. Get a car that you like. There's a ton of mods out there, and just hop on it and enjoy it. Great track.
Absolutely. The Lotus 98T was my favorite to drive there. Was a absolute monster to drive there. Lotus 98T, was in my opinion the hardest car to drive in Assetto Corsa, but that's why I like driving it.
I have to try that. Lotus 98T. I don't think I have.
It's vanilla. It's vanilla. That's Ayrton Senna's.
It is vanilla. Okay.
That was Ayrton Senna's car when he was on Lotus.
Yeah.
And his teammate was... Oh, no. I forgot.
I've driven the vanilla Ferrari they have in the game. What is that, the 2004?
Yeah, the 98T is like...
F2004?
It's like driving a serial killer's knife, if you think about it, where it's like, I don't know what that even means, to be fair. But
that sounds like so much fun. I can't wait.
The car literally wants to slam you into a barrier as soon as you go 30% throttle because you got to turn the turbo on to 100 though. If you leave the turbo on 60 by default, it's no fun.
Wow.
It still will be violent with the turbo on 60. But
all right, we're at Noah's Ark formation now, aren't we?
exactly. Rounding the final corner here. These cars getting ready to go underway. Bob Robson leading the way. Niall Schlieder behind. The relative times up there. Perfect. And we see as we're about to go green here at the Nürburgring. Drive-through penalty for Succombe. That's not what you want to see. He's out of position, unfortunately. Great start, though, from Succombe with that in mind. And into turn one, we see
turn one.
round the outside goes now Schlieder around Bob Robson. He's going to try to have the inside around the next corner. Doesn't quite get it. Going back even a bit further, we see Ricardo Sapien a bit further back, making good ground. And side by side, George Elmer there.
A lot cleaner this first race.
Absolutely.
I mean, this second race, yeah, a lot cleaner than the first race. A little
Oh,
wide.
why'd you say anything?
Oh! I jinxed it, didn't I?
Bulgarin.
That was Bulgarin, yeah.
Professor Cronotis there running wide. Rejoining the track, everything. Oh, Bulgarin just hitting the brakes very suddenly with Chris Rise in front of him, and Cronotis not quite ready for that.
Yeah. Hard to even blame Cronotis there, because he probably just wasn't expecting him to slow down that quickly. Had nothing to do but to couldn't even dive out of the way, it looked like.
No, that was just unfortunate. That was case of 3 doesn't go into 1, and
Exactly right.
bit of a racing incident.
Also tricks making the move down to Combe.
What are you saying, Nameless Whip? What you on about?
Hey, hop over to Elmer real quick in the Alpine.
Okie dokie. Where is Elmer?
Or Sapien. Elmer
There we are.
Sapien. Ooh, washed up too. Washed up. Hop over to washed up. I'm sorry.
Washed up? It's TJ Washed.
Oh, washed. I'm sorry. Washed up.
I don't think he's washed
Squid
up
is,
just yet.
Yeah, washed up Squid is a friend of mine. And ooh,
Taking a
goes
very
wide.
onto the marbles. Not going to have the greatest exit there. Ricardo Sapien going to be trying to go down the inside of this straight. Paula Brady right behind. They might even make it 3 wide momentarily. We'll see. Paula Brady, I think, is going to maybe think better of that. I think that's definitely the right move. But is going to try to go down the inside as well of Washed. Makes contact. Paula Brady.
Oh.
Bit opportunistic, I think.
Yeah, drops down to the 10th as Rise gets past him in the Audi. What a shame.
Oh, thank you, Nameless Whip. I've been great, personally. I got Mike Clutch here in the booth with me tonight. Mike Nause and Mike Clutch, the double mics. And
How you doing, Nemesis?
Oh, it's Nemesis, not Nameless. Yeah, I'm not dyslexic
Oh, is
or
that
anything.
what you said? I didn't even know you said that.
I'm not dyslexic or anything. It's fine.
Ooh, Elmo around the outside.
Oh, but he's going to have a massive shunt there a little bit. Not a shunt, but a big error and lose 2 positions to Chris Rise and Ricardo Sapien. I think that was... No, that was Ricardo Sapien and Washed.
Sapien still on the attack. Elmer behind, also on the attack. In the Alpine. You just see him crunching in to the camera shot.
I see Nemesis. Thank you.
Fun fact, this new portion of the Grand Prix was completed in 1984.
That doesn't sound that new.
Well, just this Grand Prix track was I guess updated, completed to where it is today in 1984.
Well, all right.
So the base first track was completed in 1925, and now it's 1984.
And
Wow,
F1 still races here.
No, F1 does not still race here.
Well, not this season.
Correct.
But I guess, is it okay, whatever. Yeah, you're right. They don't race here. They haven't raced here in a few years.
No.
Oh, no. Budimir. Taking an alternate line onto the marbles. Looks like that was a bit self-inflicted. Let's go back and see if anything happened there. Yeah, it looks like he just drove off the track. Great rally skills, though.
Yeah,
look at that. Great throttle management.
Yep. I think I'm gonna, as soon as Dirt Rally 2.0 goes on sale, I might buy it for him for Christmas.
Yeah, get Bob Robson to stop go 30 just for the funsies. Honestly, why not? Thank you very much for the rating party of 1. You know what? Every viewer matters. Thank you, Gaming with Peoples.
Hell yeah, Miles. Good to have you, brother.
Hope you had a good stream.
Can we jump up to Chris Rise? Oh, was a little bit closer there to the coaster in front of him, but I think he lost momentum around that past turn. Oh, Budimir and Polgarin look like making contact there, both of them in the grass. If we can go back.
Where'd you go? Which who?
Polgarin and Budimir definitely made some contact. They were both on the grass there. If we can go back and take a look at that.
Oh, well, you can see the results, unfortunately. I was reading chat. Oh no, it's a car park.
And Elmer is about to overtake Brady as we come back live whenever we can get there.
Yep.
Down the inside. Can't hold it, though. Elmer holds the outside.
Not gonna give up, though.
Not giving up here. Elmer coming around the inside. Brady holding the outside. And they tuck in for the Schumacher S. Elmer looking to get momentum. Coming out of the final turn of the circuit. Hopefully get some good speed, but just a little bit fishtaily on the exit there. Doesn't have enough traction. And our good friend Brady holds it for now, so see you later.
Yeah, that little Alpine that could. It's trying its best.
That is too good, man.
Paula Brady with a... No, I think that was more Elmer with a bit of an error. And actually is going to put him into the grips of John Hawley if he's not too careful. Paula Brady all over Chris Rise. Oh, Chris Rise running wide in that stadium section. It's not the line you want to be. Paul Brady is going to make it too wide, but Chris Rise has the inside for the next corner. Paula Brady not quite getting the overtake there yet.
Yeah, I feel like for whatever reason, like that Audi likes to move in a straight line, because even the race prior, Rise made a couple bad turns coming out of it, but still managed to hold it in front of Brady. Because these guys were all racing together last race, weren't they?
Yes, they were. These guys were, all 4 of them, I think, were all within it.
Yeah, they were all on top of each other. Niall Schleter putting some pressure on Robson here up front there. Ooh, as he gets in pretty close.
Nemesis, I thought that the Batmobile looked pretty sick in the new movie. I mean, it didn't look authentic, I'll give you that, but it looked pretty beefy. I know, super relevant to the race at hand, which we have battles all over the field currently. I think also Patty D down here battling with Gibber.
Definitely putting the pressure on him.
Racinos lapping last lap at a 2:23, but running at a 2:19. Still not quite setting a valid lap yet, but nonetheless, he's doing.
Hey, this is a difficult track.
This is
Difficult track and a
difficult
difficult car to run for your first time. So you got to give him a little love. And we appreciate you, Racinos. Keep grinding, baby. You'll get it, homie.
No, I don't have any opinions on the new Need for Speed game, Nemesis. I have not seen anything from it.
I do, Nemesis. I do, and I will say this: I am looking forward to see how it looks with the cartoon graphic style turned off with that option on. And if it looks good, then I'm excited for it. What do you think, though, Nemesis? Niall putting pressure on him, man. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at the inside.
They make contact.
Oh, Niall.
Niall's
Niall
round.
just wants it so bad. Backs off completely. Says, you know what, man? I don't deserve it now. You can have it, man.
Woo.
Oh.
Niall just not getting that car stopped whatsoever.
Yeah, he really wanted that position, man. He really wanted that position.
Puts him now a second and a half behind of Bob
We're
Robson.
only halfway through this race. This is insane, people.
And there's George Elmer. George Elmer getting by Paula Brady finally. Paula Brady now in the grips of John Hawley. John Hawley with Mike Burkov right behind him. Mike Burkov starting in second to last, already up into P12.
Man, that was nuts. Poor Niall, man. I feel for Niall. Just want to let you know, Niall. I feel for you there, man. Just shooting for that gap.
You wouldn't be a racing driver.
Yeah, that's tough.
Wouldn't be a racing driver if you didn't go for the gap. Yeah, Jose, your boy's doing it. 218. 218.4. And drifting. Look at that. He's driving that M4 like it was probably designed in the factory for.
With no blinkers.
Yes.
He's driving it like he's from New Jersey. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was really good. Driving like he stole it, yeah, precisely.
Oh, man. Ghost around here, that's just how they drive, man. Real life out here, man. But still, neck to neck, nose to nose here, however you want to call it.
He's from
5
Boston.
cars.
Can't drive anyways. All right, fair enough.
He's from Boston. Hey, Goose, man, you're a good friend. You're a good friend for letting me use your rig. Oh! And, who's that? Brady just overtakes Elmer there. It looks like Elmer had a bad turn.
Yeah, Elmer running out onto the curbs. Runs out onto the gravel even. And just has
a little too wide.
Tuck right behind. See yellow flag.
This is a punishing track, man. That's what I mean for a guy like Racino's. This is a punishing track, so props to Racino's again, being the newbie of the group. Ooh, look at this. Can you say slipstream?
Who do I need to look at?
Oh, no, you're on him.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see here this Alpine tucking in right behind Paula Brady. Can he get anything done?
Late lunge. Brady hoping for the switchback.
Oh, awesome, dude. He took you, so he's on your old rig? That's sweet. Oh! Paula Brady just about going into the rear bumper there of George Elmer.
Oh, and gets a better exit. Brady coming up on Elmer. But has to take the outside line. Elmer on the inside, but now Brady on the inside. And Elmer on the outside. And Elmer overshoots it, gets it to the marbles, but not off track.
And this is also holding up the cars behind as we see John Hawley there getting involved with this as well, and Mike Burkov.
Oh my gosh, look at this. What beautiful racing. And this is free, ladies and gentlemen. This is free. Can we just have a little bit of appreciation for the world and year we live in today? Because I know I'm loving this.
Oh, this is absolutely incredible. We saw a bit of a wobble from that Alpine, but he is not giving up. The little Alpine that could is not done just yet. Wants to get that overtake on Paula Brady, but Paula Brady has shown that she does not want to give that position up whatsoever. Oh, but a big moment! George Elmer has a massive violent bout of oversteer and loses the 2 positions, and that's the battle done with. Let's go back and just see that on board. Catches the curbing. What a save!
Yeah. Yeah, he should play some Car X Drift online. He'd probably be pretty good at that game.
That was an incredible save.
Some driftage right there, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. And now Hawley.
Oh no! Patty D! Oh shit!
Oh!
What just happened? Okay, we see here Patty D trying to go for the overtake on Brandon Mansell, sends it down the inside. So far so good. Brandon Mansell makes contact on the rear. Patty D gets unsettled and then collects Brandon Mansell. I don't know who was at fault there. There was a lot to process in a very short amount of time.
How that all happened was just incredible.
Oh yes, oh man, we got so much hydration going on here.
I can't even comment.
Stay hydrated, boys.
Oh yeah. Let's definitely get a sip of the coffee, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Grab your coffees.
The coffee. Gotta grab the coffee. With 4 minutes left to go in this race, hydrating is going to be very important. Mike Burkhoff.
We are sending it, people.
All over Paula Brady here. And Mike Burkhoff, surprisingly patient. I don't see any damage on that KTM, unlike last race.
Yeah, he's definitely patient. Doesn't want to crash, or doesn't want to get into the wall again.
Paula Brady, though, showing some really good pace. Lapping last lap at a 2:08.7. Mike Burkhoff lapping at a 2:07.9. So the pace being quite different. Mike Burkhoff would, I would imagine, sail away if he can get unleashed. But this track, not the easiest to overtake on. Not the most difficult to overtake on. But
yeah, it's not Alton Park.
There's only a couple opportunities to do so. And oh no! Patty D getting involved with some more rubbing. Oh no, and George Elmer, big slide into the barrier. What happened there?
Yeah, just a little, probably unsettled from the last.
He missed.
The last time he lost traction.
He forgot to brake. He forgot to hit the brake, and went onto the gravel. And
some
then
contact from Mansell. If we can hop
right.
on Mansell, go back 30 seconds. Look at this move.
With Succombe here. Succombe down the inside. Oh, wow. Oh!
And there's the tap. But somehow Succombe saves it.
And a yellow flag from Budimir. Budimir looking like that was a bit of a self-inflicted one. I don't think we need to check that out. A bit more action on the track.
Burkhoff now. Trying to finally find his way around Brady. Very patient. I mean, the patience game here. Obviously, he can't be Italian. So, he's definitely not Italian-American from New Jersey, because I don't have this kind of patience.
Mike Burkhoff is an East Coaster, though.
He is?
Yes.
Is he a northeast guy?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where Mike Burkhoff's from. I can't remember off the top of my head, but
he's from like Jersey, like he's like from an hour over.
I think he's from like New York area.
Yeah. His mom's full-blood Italian. He just has like an Irish last name. Whatever Burkhoff is. What is that? What is that?
I have no idea. Your guess? I mean, maybe German. Yeah, actually, that's probably German.
Yeah, he's patient. Ooh, look at this now. Brady coming up on Rise.
Oh, man. Ooh. Mike Burkhoff with the opportunity he's been waiting for. Paula Brady not giving him any more room than she needs to. Can Mike Burkhoff go late enough on the brakes? Gets the overtake done round the long way. into the chicane.
I think Brady knew. I think Brady knew that it was time. And he said, you know what, better not fight for it too much because there just isn't a way to keep up with Burkhoff there.
Yeah. Paula Brady falling back a little bit now. See if she can keep up. But Chris Rye's going to be going extremely defensive against Mike Burkhoff. Probably a little too defensive. It's going to compromise his exit into the stadium section. Mike Burkhoff's going to be right behind him now. Hey, Niall Schleter's leading this race.
Oh my gosh. What?
Yeah, because I was...
Niall!
Well, I don't know when that happened. That probably happened a while ago, but...
We may have to go back on this replay.
I don't think it's going to be far enough. I have no idea what Niall...
I'm saying after the race. Maybe you can just hit escape, hit replay, see if we can find it real quick. And we could see the... So usually people, when you watch F1 on Sunday in your pajamas on your couch, F1 TV has this huge crew of people that'll catch these moments, right? And they'll all direct it for you.
And
but
editors.
you today have the pleasure of having a guy named Mike from the East Coast and a guy named Mike from the West Coast, and you put them together, and this is the best you're gonna get, my friends.
Yeah, it's not great, but it works. And you guys are here and enjoying it, I hope. So hope everyone's having a great night. As we are now on the last lap of this race. And Mike Burkhoff all over Chris Rise. Of course. Of course.
Yeah, Hawley having a look at Brady behind him too, saying last lap of the race, man, I got to get this now or never.
Now Schleter comes across the line. First place. Bob Robson for second place. I think this is...
Two battles going on right there. Burkhoff and Hawley trying to get in front of their opponents in front of them, Brady and Rise. And the late line from Hawley.
Little too ambitious, though. Not quite.
Man.
Mike Burkhoff gonna have to settle for that 9th position. Paula Brady secures the 10th. Hawley not quite getting in at the end there. I think that was the last serious battle on track. But I think this is the first race that Bob Robson hasn't won, like in the entire season.
So hit escape and try and catch that replay.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's try and catch that real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Niall. That's incredible stuff, man. I don't know how you did it, but I'll tell you, man, you done did it.
Wow, we didn't miss it by much. Happened like right at the end.
Wow.
Here we go. Right here.
Okay, hold on a second.
Wait, no, he's already ahead here. So it looks like Bob Robson made an error. Oh, he makes contact with the back marker of Racinos. Racinos, no. Jose, your boy.
I can't, I'm crying. Oh, this is why we watch this, man. This is why rookie series are so great, though. I mean, come on. It's a league race. We're all part of a great league.
No. He runs deep and comes back onto the track, right onto the racing line. Oh, you hate to
Robson,
see it.
man. But I guarantee you, Robson is laughing about it now. He probably wasn't then.
Oh, man.
He probably wasn't then.
On the last lap.
Oh, man. That is beautiful, man. I love it, man. Poor Robson, man. But, hey, man, I mean, these are things that happen and that we can laugh at afterward. It's a fun league. It's nothing serious. It's a GT4 league. We're having fun on a Monday night. So I guarantee you Robson is laughing. And we want to make sure Racinos knows that it's all good, man. You're new. It happens.
Yeah.
We're laughing at it. We're laughing at it because it's one of those things that, like,
we've all been
you would
there.
make a joke about, right? Like, oh, man, could you imagine if Robson and Racinos make contact on the last lap? What happens?
We've all been there, unfortunately.
Yeah, so Racinos, please don't take any hard feelings, man. I'm sure Robson is dying laughing about it now. Hell yeah, great race. Good job, Niall. Well done, man. That is too funny.
Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna rudely grab these guys. I'm gonna drag them up into a different channel, so they're like, "What happened?" And then I'm gonna drag them into here. Bob Robson. See, he had no idea what was happening. How's it going, Bob?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine. That was an interesting race. I was talking to Shinryu about that.
Yeah, you did. Okay, I mean, you know, the ending was not quite what you were looking for, I would imagine. But, you know, it happened.
Yeah. This is how races are. So this is okay. There was a big market. He just spun out. I should be more careful there, but I was trying to push hard, and then she either get the, the P1. This is how it is. I'm not mad. It's okay.
You had
There
it
he
the
is.
whole
See,
race.
he's laughing about it. I told them that you would be laughing about it, Robson. So, hell yeah, man. I couldn't help but laugh when I saw it because I knew it was just one of those moments where you can't do anything other than laugh. So, props to you, man.
Yeah, this is an unfortunate situation that it's not on my control, but it's okay.
It was hilarious. I can confirm that. And I'm sure.
I'm not sure if I did something wrong. I'm not sure.
I don't think so, but it's all good. I think Niall Schluter was probably pretty thrilled from that. Ended up stealing the victory at the very end.
That felt amazing, man. I finally found my pace here. Finally, like the last 10 minutes of the race, I think. Then I put down that 2:05.2. I had a 2:04.4 on the ticker and messed it up. So I know that that's possible. So I found my pace and was chasing down Bob, and we had a good battle for a little bit. Then I messed up, did some Porsche things per usual and per me usual. And then I started finding my pace again after we made contact, and I was feeling like we were going to have a finish line shootout, and then finally it just like I saw that happen, and I was like, no. I thought about lifting for about a half of a second, and I was like, oh, that sucks, dude.
No remorse.
When I did it, I had huge remorse because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna extra mess up here, make sure he gets his spot back, because I really missed my brake marker the first time when I dive bombed the hell out of him. Came up meeting his passenger side door, and I was like, I got to give him the spot back, and then yeah, the seas parted and P1 baby goal.
And Casey,
yeah, props to you, Niall.
Wait,
I'm sorry about that. Props to you, Niall, for being consistent and patient, man. You know what I mean? So that was awesome.
Thank you.
And Casey Shooty there sneaking into P3. Oh, sorry, Bob.
Yeah, P3 again.
Not the worst result, though.
No, yeah. The second race, I tried to tweak some things and to stay up with them a little bit better. I just kept feeling really slidey, and it actually made the car worse. So I thought I could have some pace there because I felt like I was first race doing better and starting to find some spots, and then second race I tweaked it to try to get a little more grip, and yeah, I just after the like first 3 laps I didn't have any grip left, so it was more of just settle in, and Pulsatrax was catching up. I was like, I've got a Camaro coming at me, so I thought we were gonna have a little bit of a tighter race there, but I think they were having some issues too. But yeah, it just after that I was like, come on, let's go, Robson, Schleter, you two, just give me enough room to pick up the pieces. And almost I saw the yellow flag come up, and I was like, did it really happen? Nope. So, but good race. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome race indeed. Unfortunately, I don't think I saw too many big moments from you, Schleter, or not Niall. Casey, I don't think I saw too many incidents or anything notable, really.
Oh, I I stayed fairly well. All the first lap of the first race, I had to ditch on the chicane and kind of dive off. But yeah, other than that, it was just just sliding in the corners. Slide it felt just didn't have the front grip that I thought it would. So, but yeah, I there were they were too far ahead of me to have any incidents.
Fair enough. And I think that'll be all for that. Thank you guys very much. You guys are all free to go. And big thanks to Mike Clutch for joining. Mike
Hey.
Clutch, do you have anything else to say?
Not much, guys. Thanks for make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't. Check out Track, man. Make sure you keep up to date, man. Check out his Discord. Check out his leagues. There's leagues for all sorts of skill level, and they're all a good time. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for having me, Mike. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support as well. Anybody out there supports Clutch Racing, appreciate you guys, and yeah, excited to be back.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I'm going to send this stream over to New World Sim Racing. They're doing some multi-class racing at the Glen. So make sure you guys
Nice.
go and check that out.
Hell yeah.
Hope everyone has a great night. And yeah, you as well, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. You too. Take care, guys. Appreciate you.